Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to our annual Achievement Adult Awards evening. I'm Kelly White. I'm the CEO with Villa Esperanza Services. I have my colleague here, Daryl Goodis.
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
And Daryl, what do you do?
The Vice President of Adult Programs for Villa.
Okay. Well, welcome to everybody. I apologize, and certainly many of us have experienced a very challenging last couple of years with the pandemic, including all our adult programs. But safe to say, we're here to have a family meeting prior to our adult awards when we recognize those that are above and beyond and rising stars, and certainly recognize everybody for all their goodness that they give back to Villa. And thank you on behalf of the board of directors and certainly myself and Daryl and all the staff at Villa. Thank you so much for what you do each and every day at Villa, pre-COVID, after COVID, it doesn't matter. We just really appreciate all of your support. We're hoping to answer any questions if you have any. Trying to give you a quick update. As you know, Villa is a nonprofit organization, and we have about 22 board members, including 2 adult clients that serve on our board, which evidently, obviously gives back to some feedback about how the programs are served and how we do in terms of in our quality of services that we deliver. Again, I want to just reiterate, it's been a challenging year. Daryl's going to get a little bit into deeper in terms of the adult programs. I want to welcome again both our Pasadena parents and care providers, as well as our West Region providers via Zoom. And I'm hoping next year is going to look totally different and we can see everybody in person. So great to see all of you here. Just in terms of, we've been doing the Adult Awards, probably got 20 plus years. The client, they would just really love it. It's wonderful. It's a great opportunity to look at what their achievements have been and their accomplishments over the years. And so it's just a great event. And thank you again. And the clients just really love to be acknowledged. We try to do it every day, but that's a special event. In terms of organizationally, Villa's in a great financial spot. We've been very stable considering the pandemic and a lot of changes. There's certainly, I'm not going to I would be remiss in not saying that there's been challenges in terms of our staffing, and so thank you for all your support in terms of your patience. We are recruiting new staff. It's slowly coming back. We're both in person, both with our school and our adult programs in person, as well as being creative and continuing with Zooming or what they call and consider alternative services, but Daryl will get into that. We have a number of programs for the holidays coming up. Pleased just with everybody that's been for the last 18 to 2 years, just all the staff. I'm just really pleased to be
Really dedicated group of people.
Just dedicated, a group of people. I mean, yeah, just residentially and our independent living services program, both in Pasadena and independent living. So I'm going to turn it over to Daryl to give you some more details, I guess. Yeah, maybe whether you want to hear or not, but thank you and happy holidays. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Kelly. Thanks. Good to be here with everyone. I'll go over some updates for our adult programs. Start off with some good news. As of now, throughout our adult programs, all of our participants and staff are healthy, and so we're very thankful for that. That's extremely important to what we do here. Is we try to take really good care of our individuals in our programs, and we try to be as supportive of our families as possible, obviously. So some good news there. In the past year, we've been able to keep all of our adult programs open. So when we met last year for our family meeting, we were operating basically virtually for our day programs, and we had of course, our residential programs, independent living, and employment services were operating in person. But we've been able since then to also open our adult day programs, both here in Pasadena and then our CIP program in the West region, to in-person services. We started that in June, around the middle of June of this year, and so far we've been doing well with the participation rate. We have a good amount of the people in the programs that are participating, which started at 2 days a week in June, and it's gradually increased slightly. We'd like to get that amount of days per week that we're able to offer to people a little bit higher, but we're still working on, like Kelly mentioned, our staffing levels. We're working through some challenges there. Like really, there's challenges pretty much going on everywhere involving that, and we'll continue to work through that. We will mitigate that challenge and rise to that, to meet the need of our family members and, families as well. So we'll definitely be in a better place soon, hopefully. Residentially, we've done what I think is a really just exceptional job of keeping people safe. Our residents and our staff have all really worked together, and you all, our families, regarding visitations that have, there's been so many different policy and procedural changes involving visitations over the last year and a half, and you've really been very patient with us, flexible and adaptive, and we really do appreciate that. Regarding vaccinations, it's interesting because last year when we met, there really weren't vaccinations, or there was talk about vaccines being available for the COVID-19 virus. Then when they became available back in March, I was reporting out to a couple of different groups, and we had about 50% of our staff vaccinated at that time, and now we're up to between 92 and 95% of our staff are either fully vaccinated or they have, basically filed for the required exemptions that are in place. So that we're governed by a lot of different governing entities, but one of them is the CDPH.
Let's put it mildly, Daryl. It's like few governing.
Just a few. So one of them is the CDPH, California Department of Public Health, and they issued vaccine mandate and some guidance along with that for our intermediate care facilities at first, and then our other residential facilities and really all of our adult programs. So the bottom line is we have until November 30th to be in 100% compliance with that. And I'm happy to say that at this point, it looks like we will be or very close to that. So it's quite encouraging to see us not having staffing issues due to that issue right now. We have maintained our staff that we've had on board for the most part in our adult programs. We're very, very happy about that. Yes. And, again, we're looking to add to our talent pool, of course. We actually have approximately 430 participants in our programs now, so we do have a high amount of participation. Our adult programs vary from adult day programs, as you know, to our residential program, independent living, employment services. So I'll give you a couple examples of how the programming looks now. For ADP and Dimensions, the CIP programs in Pasadena and the West region, we're operating a hybrid schedule. So about 2 days a week, 2 to 3 days a week. It varies on individual needs and preferences, of course. We're able to offer programming in person. So for CIP, they've been going actually and taking classes at Pasadena City College to help them with workforce development skills, and get back out there a bit in the community in person, and then they'll jump on a Zoom and participate in a Zoom in the afternoon, perhaps. The adult day program in Dimensions, people come on site, do activities at the centers. And then
it's a great partnership, both here in the West region also,
Yeah, our community partners have been very instrumental in helping us to really reintegrate or, re-expose our individuals to being in the community, so We're happy about that. As far as the traditional and alternative services, I know many of you have talked with our directors over the past 8 months, give or take, regarding the difference between traditional and alternative services, and I just want to cover that for a minute. So the traditional services are basically what you would see before the pandemic. So for a lot of people in our employment programs, not a lot has changed as far as their job coaches working with them in person. Some of that has switched to perhaps a hybrid approach there too, where some of the work is done virtually and in person, or perhaps some of it is done all virtually, and we've changed that at different times. And then the alternative services would be things that are pandemic related being done with someone, but it could be for an adult day program, ADP or our CIP program, for example, that somebody comes to the center, 1 day a week, and then they go online 3 days a week, and they maybe meet with somebody at a park 1 day a week, or we can come to your home and work with you. I know there are some people receiving those services, so those are the examples right there of the differences between traditional and alternative. And I know it gets a little blurred sometimes, but as of now, we're able to offer those different options for most of our programs. We're even doing that for some people in our independent living programs. And during this time, we've actually had several people, start new jobs, which has been very encouraging. Go back to their jobs that they, unfortunately stopped working at when the pandemic first started. We have people that have been able to start, our day program, start our Dimensions program, our CIP and ADP, move into our residential homes. We've had people move into their apartments for the first time. So there's a lot of positive things happening. Obviously, we're still dealing with quite a few challenges. We also have a group who attends a gym from actually ADP, Dimensions, and CIP. They go to a gym in the community, integrated setting, trying to work out a bit and enjoy themselves playing some basketball. So.
I guess I want to interject just for a second, just for those of you that don't know, it really is important, and one of the key strategic plan goals of the board of directors is advocacy, and when Daryl's talking about many of those things and alternatives and what your loved one needs or wants or what have you, it really is important to be at the table and really seek out the regional center, Department of Rehab, or whatever the entity that your folks are being served with, and we're here to help you with that process. But as we move back in and re-enter, hopefully as best we can, Daryl, I mean, it really is about advocacy, and your word and your speaking on behalf of the clients that we serve is really extremely important. And if you're having struggles with that in terms of getting, I know everybody's understaffed, even the regional centers, and whether you're in tri-counties or whatever regional center here in the Pasadena area, but it's really important to work with the case management and get, let's move forward, because we're on the upswing and we really want to be able to do quality services and make sure people aren't in the wings waiting and what have you. So Daryl, I don't know if you want to say anything about, you can contact Daryl or myself or what have you, but it really is important to speak on behalf of those that cannot speak for themselves, and certainly to be an advocate. And that's truly one of the ultimate goals that's always been on the forefront of Villa for the last 60 years.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Reach out to us and let us know what you need. Let us know if you need to talk. Let us know how we can help you. We're always here for you.
Right.
Obviously, our program directors do an excellent job of working with you on that, and our case managers. We hope to get back to as much in-person services as people want as soon as possible. But again, to be transparent with everyone, we're still trying to do that, obviously, in the safest manner possible. We are guarding against possible, winter surges or upticks in cases. Perhaps not a surge, but we're trying to be cautious, but still be engaging and still meet everybody's needs. That's really where the balance comes in. And I do want to say thank you to our development team again for tonight, also, and for everything they do.
They do everything.
But our personal protective equipment, our PPE, we have a huge stockpile of PPE. I mean, it's been really wonderful to be provided with that during the past 18 months. It really has, frankly, probably, safeguarded our staff and our, obviously, the people we serve in a different way, at a different level. And I do want to take a minute just to recognize, certainly if anyone's experienced loss during the pandemic, during the past 18 months, our hearts go out to you, and that includes, obviously, our participants, the participants that have been on our programs before, our families, facilities out there, anyone. We're all a Villa family, so we want you to know that we're constantly thinking about you, and we're thankful for you, especially in this season. So,
I agree. Thank you.
We have some questions here. Do we want to look at the questions?
Sure.
Okay. Someone asked, so I'm going to go ahead and read the question, and then we'll go into it for a sec. So what are the timelines and expectations for running a full day program in the future? When will you be adding days, and when will you be adding more hours? We need more than 2.5 hours a day, 3 days a week. Okay, I want to thank you for that question. I appreciate that. I think we both do, and we understand the.
You're speaking for me as well, Daryl. Yeah, I do appreciate it.
Little bit. But I think that as soon as we can safely do so, we will increase the hours. We'll increase the days. We're working on that. We're trying to find some different ways to bring in staff. So we mentioned staff recruitment. So what are we doing about the staffing? Well, one of the things that we're doing is we're offering a hire-on bonus as part of our advertised positions here for our adult program vacancies. And then we're also offering a referral bonus for our existing employees if they're able to refer anyone. And we try different advertising methods, and we have different connections in the community that we're trying to explore. But obviously our existing family here often refers some pretty outstanding people, which is what we're looking for. As far as adding more days and hours, back to that just for a second, if we could be at full time right now, I'd be happy to be there. We're just not there yet. I can't give you an exact time frame, but we are aiming for early next year to hopefully be there where we're working more in person, longer days. We know people need that. We're just trying to
but also don't you think it's about quality and health and safety, and if we have to have the staff that are able to care for your loved one, to bring them back full time, and what that looks like. So that's a really, that's huge. And it goes back to, again, what I said earlier, Daryl, about the advocacy effort, and you can call a meeting anytime with your case manager and say, okay, this is what I'd like for my brother, sister, son, daughter, whatever. And so it really does, it's very person-centered, individualized based, and so I think it's just a matter of timing and what is ever in the best interest of the individual that we serve, which is what we do. So.
Yeah, just know that we're working hard towards it.
Yeah, great, right.
Definitely are.
Right.
Okay, there was a question about what are the programs doing for the holidays? That's a great question. So there's, really.
And they are upon us right now. Yeah.
They certainly are. They certainly are. They certainly are. I know it came fast for everyone, and we hope all your holidays are great. But it really depends on the program. So it depends. We're trying to celebrate the holidays a little bit more, frankly, festively in person. And we still did festively online last year, but we're doing a little more festively in person this year based on the program. So some of the programs are having holiday picnics. Some of they're going to have. At arts and craft fair at ADP,
right?
Where they sell arts and crafts, make them, and have a.
Well, it's very spacious there as well, Daryl. It's like it's about health and safety. It comes down to that, and what we can do for folks. I do know that there's been talk about, and forgive me if I'm wrong, residentially they have, every year that families are really involved with that, as well as independent living, and certainly in the West region. But it's all about health and safety. But there are programs. We're continuing the march. We'll celebrate as best we can with what we know.
Yeah, and I've heard a little rumor that the CIP program in the West Region is planning a beach trip in the future. I volunteered to help with that, so we're gonna. Is it a rumor, or is it going to become? Is it fruition? No. It just may. It just may. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all having a good time because I think we all need to smile. We need to.
We do. It's the culture here at Villa, part of the Villa family. It's a requirement to smile and laugh.
Definitely.
Yeah.
As far as there's another question about when of the day programs will be back for full capacity. So as far as that goes, right now we're having people attend the program in 1 to 3 groups typically for our ADP and Dimensions programs at the max, where we would be at a 1 to 6, so meaning 1 staff working with 6 participants. So we're going to ease back into that also. We're taking our time with that because we've done a good job, I think, keeping people safe so far as the work our staff has done, and people partnering with us, our participants and families. So we want that to continue. So there's no definite timetable on that yet. What we'll do is a gradual increase when we do that, and nothing's going to be overnight. Everything we've done so far has been pretty much gradual.
Right.
And we found, again, that's worked for us, so we're going to continue down that path.
Right.
As far as there's the vaccination, so there's a question about how many staff are vaccinated. So to go back to that for a second, it's about 92 to 95% of our staff that are either fully vaccinated or have the other criteria met. But it's the majority of our employees that are in that basically meeting that criteria as of this point. And I believe by the end of this month we'll be very close to 100%, if not at 100%, as far as being in compliance with the vaccination mandate that's been given to us.
Right. So. Well, we're back at about 200, almost 260 employees, Daryl, and that's a really good, very high percentage for vaccinations for our employees, both residentially who are congregate living for the last 18 months, and as well as independent living, both here in the West Region. We're just really pleased. The board of directors is really pleased about how everything's been handled. Everybody's been really safe, and so under your leadership, Daryl, I appreciate that, and certainly we'll just try to move forward. Thank
you. There's a question here about how could we get help with communication, technology, and assistive devices. So I know during the start of the pandemic, we had people who some often didn't have iPads or tablets or computers at home, wouldn't use that often, or wouldn't be using a smartphone with a video conferencing capability on it. Well, none of us really knew, I don't think, at least I didn't, I can't speak for everyone, but what Zoom was 2 years ago. Zoom became.
Well, we certainly know it now.
We do it very well, very well. So, we don't discount that there could still be needs with that. And what we found is that there are people that actually have broken their devices, some accidentally and some not so accidentally, but it's happened sometimes, and that's okay. Things are going to happen. If you run into issues with that, let us know and we'll help. We'll talk with your planning team about that. We'll point you towards resources that are available in the community. We'll look and see if we have any of our loaner devices that are available still. We certainly don't want anybody not to be able to participate because they don't have the...
Well, we've been really, really fortunate with our development team to get grants from our community partners to get devices for both our students and our adults. And so it's been really, really great. So that's another option to look at that if your needs are there for that.
Yeah.
It's another question about when ADP is reopening. Any word on ADP's reopening?
Well, ADP's open and we're serving people there, and
we have a little more space there, though, right? It's
yeah, right. You're right, Kelly. You're right, and it's more. It lends itself to being more conducive to being spread out, socially distanced or physically distanced, I should say. And being able to participate safely in those activities. We also have a big parking lot there, as well, that we're able to use. Dimensions uses the patio outside, and then our CIP programs. They have quite a few challenges in the West Region and in Pasadena because we were typically going to volunteer sites before the pandemic. We were out in the community all the time, and then when the community shut down, we've had to adapt. So we're just now.
Well, we do. Well, those two programs, both here and there, do a lot of volunteerism in the community. So that particular business during this time was shut down, basically. So it kind of really, it kind of tampered things a little bit.
It sure did.
Yeah.
It sure did. It was a definite challenge, and it still is, and we're working to resume those activities soon.
Right. Okay. Any other questions from anybody, or Daryl, do you have anything else? Or
it looks like at this point we've answered everyone's questions.
Okay.
If there's anything else,
we're ready to party.
I think so.
I think the clients are ready to party. It is now, yes, a little bit before 5. We are going to move into the slideshows and participants involved. And again, on behalf of Villa Esperanza Services, we thank you. Thank you very, very much. And the board of directors thanks you and for all your support and your many, many years to come. And so we're going to be around. We're around for 60 years. We're going to be around another 60. So thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to 20 plus years of celebrating our Adult Achievement Awards. I'm sorry, apologize. It's been a couple years since we've been able to be live. I have Daryl with me here in a second, but I'm Kelly White. I'm the CEO for Villa Esperanza Services. I've been here at Villa 25 years. Last 12 and a half, almost 13 as the CEO. And my cohort, my colleague here, Daryl.
I'm Daryl Goodis, the Vice President of Adult Programs. Hello, everyone. Thank
Great.
you for joining us tonight at our second virtual annual awards.
Yes,
Each
it
year,
is
Villa's
virtual.
annual awards has celebrated the achievements of all of our adult program participants with dinner, dancing, and a series of special awards.
Well, and yeah, I know we missed the dancing and the special awards. So thank you for everybody for tuning in and zooming in. Well, we're sorry we can't celebrate tonight in person. We want to celebrate each of you and the adults this year. You've shown such growth and progress and patience during a really difficult and challenging time. As many of everyone knows, we salute each of you and congratulate you for all you've done and everything you've accomplished this last year. Additionally, each adult program has awarded a special award to a deserving program participant. We'll have a chance to share all those with you tonight. So thanks for being here. Wish we could see you in person, but hopefully everybody's doing well and being safe. Thank you.
All right, to start us off, we would like to introduce you to our teams at the Adult Day Program and Dimensions programs, both here in Pasadena. Please join us in celebrating tonight's first set of special award winners.
Hello, I'm Helen, and I work at ADP with the most wonderful person, Mary Bishop. Now, Mary has just received the Adult Day Program Achievement Award, and she certainly deserves it. Now, Mary is so much fun. When she comes into the program, she's already smiling and laughing, and she gets every subtle nuance that goes on in the conversations around her. She really participates. So Mary has a big heart. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She will laugh easily and cry easily because she cares so much about her fellow man. One activity that Mary really likes to do is to play word search, and she's so good at it. She beats me. I mean, I could not keep up with her, and I'm constantly making new copies of word search games for her because she'll be done. Like, she'll do 3 in a row, and I'm like, really? You want more? And we just laugh about that too. So Mary, congratulations on your award, and it's such a pleasure to know you and to have you as a friend.
Hi, I'm Sylvia here at ADP. I would like to present to you an individual who is loved by many. She has a beautiful and bubbly personality. She loves a good conversation, and her laugh is just as contagious as her smile. Nothing holds her back. Although she is limited to movement, she will get up and dance if Keith Sweat is playing. She loves to eat good food, which Popeyes is her favorite. And if I had a Kit Kat, I would share it with her because it's her favorite treat. And with that, it is with great pleasure to present the Adult Day Program Achievement Award to Juanisha Strother.
Hello, my name is Judith Belmonte. I work at Dimension Day Program. The Dimension Day Program Award is presented to the program participant who displays growth and progress, someone who is cooperative and arrives to the program each day with a winning attitude. This individual has exhibited amazing growth since returning to in-person services at the Dimensions building. She arrives with a joyful spirit and smile that lights up the building. Her behaviors have decreased greatly, and she is much more cooperative and participating in tasks and activities. It is because of this improvement and more than it is honored to announce the recipient of the 2021 Dimension Day Program Award for Marisa Jackson. Congratulations, Marisa!
Hello, my name is Jupiter Martinez from the Dimensions building. This Dodie Nelson Award is presented each year to a participant that is able to adapt to unexpected changes that occur around them. Someone who is a team player and shows respect on a daily basis to staff and program peers. Someone who is consistent with their attendance and shows up daily with the right attitude, ready to work and learn. This year's recipient has displayed these characteristics and much, much more. This past year has been a challenge for us all, but this individual has shown the ability to shine in the wake of all the uncertainty and challenges that have arisen during this time. She has been a valuable contributor during the Zoom sessions. She makes it a point to attend each Zoom activity even if she is out of town or out grocery shopping with her family. Nothing can stop her from participating. This individual has made a seamless transition back to in-person services as well. We are all happy to have her back in the program. Her energy, charm, and acts of kindness have been contagious around the Dimensions building. It is with great pleasure that I present the 2021 Dottie Nelson Award to our very own Rosa Salcido. Congratulations.
Wonderful. Wasn't that great, Daryl?
That was great.
Yeah,
That was great.
excellent, excellent. Congratulations, the special award winners in our Adult Day program, ADP and Dimensions. Your achievement awards are well deserved and it's so great. A special thank you and shout out to our staff presenters, Helen and Sylvia of our Adult Day program team, and Judith and Jupiter of Dimensions.
You know, something special about the Adult Day program and teams is their creativity. You know, we have a really creative group there.
I would agree, yeah.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Definitely. To give you a little bit of a taste of that, let me introduce the team and the participants at ADP with the next video.
Wow, Daryl, that was great. I loved it. You know, you got some folks that are like, they're so creative. I mean, the participants look so involved in the dancing, and I personally just love it. It's again, like you said earlier, they're very creative.
What an awesome creative group. Really great job.
Yeah.
Really great.
Yeah.
You can feel the energy.
Kind of makes you want to get up and dance, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of does.
Kind of. Don't do it right now. Okay.
I'll refrain from it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's now time to introduce our next set of winners from our community integration programs in both Pasadena and in the West region, and our residential homes in Pasadena. We're happy to announce this year's special award winners from these amazing programs. So that'll be the next video. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Perla Moran and I'm here to present CIP's Program Achievement Award. This year's award is going to Jacinto Loera. Jacinto is kind, caring, hardworking, loves books and movies. Jacinto has come out of his shell during his time here at CIP. Jacinto has made so many friends. Jacinto is great at advocating for himself and others. Jacinto has adapted to all of the changes that we have made due to COVID, and he has done such a great job. And we are so proud of Jacinto for getting this award, and we hope that he's with us for a long time.
Hi, my name is Jordan. I'm giving the award out for Program Achievement Award for Joyce. Joyce has been a great and constant peer in CIP. She's been a great friend, a listening ear, as well as a happy smile for all of her friends. For the entirety of her career so far in CIP, Joyce has been hardworking, ready to accept/adapt to any of the obstacles she has come across, such as all of the things throughout COVID. Joyce earned this award by being kind and dedicated as well. I just want to congratulate her one more time on her winning, and I'm so happy to have her in the program.
Good afternoon. I'm Gina Sirocco, and I'm the ILS Case Coordinator at the West Region, although I've had the privilege to work with the CIP program. And today we're working on the Program Achievement Awards, and today's Achievement Award is being given to Susan Bowman in the CIP program. During this last year of change, Susan has embraced the new normal that had become the CIP program. She has participated faithfully in almost every single Zoom meeting over the last 18 months. Susan engages with not only staff, but also her CIP family during these Zoom sessions. She is always quick with a compliment, shares her opinion while listening to what others have to say. So she also participates in completing with these weekly packets. Susan also has taken on a role in the upcoming play, Willy Wonka, and she has had many rehearsals. This will be playing in Thousand Oaks in December. It has been a pleasure to see Susan's growth over the last year. So Susan, congratulations on being the recipient of the Achievement Award in the CIP program. Congratulations. Now I'd like to introduce the second recipient of the Achievement Award in the CIP program. This would be Nicholas Regali. We have had the pleasure of working with Nick in person on a weekly basis over the last few months. Initially, he was reserved and set himself apart from the group. However, the more that he was verbally included in the conversation, he would hesitantly respond with a smile. Soon he started to sit closer to the group and joined in with the art projects and weekly walks. He really likes his word search app that he has, and when he would get stumped on a word, he would ask us to help. So seeing him ask was definitely an achievement in itself. So during this long pandemic that forced us all to rely on Zoom sessions and weekly packets, Nick always completed the packets and was proud to show what he had completed. It's been rewarding to see Nick's growth over the last year, especially with the change in the way the CIP has had to function. So congratulations, Nick, on your Achievement Award.
Hey guys, good day. This is Dino from Esperanza, the administrator of Carl Norgard, which live in a Wagner House facility. You know guys, the achievement that Carl is that he is really patient, mostly when the COVID come. He keep watching movies in his room, getting some news, and the good thing is that he show us or he tell us what is the news about, and he is really helping the chore inside the house. And you know, Carl is really helping inside our house, and you know what he is doing right now. His day program is back. Oh my God, he is really happy. So I'm really proud that Carl Norgard is with us in Bella Esperanza. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Marites. This resident at Wayne House, she's very helpful. She always help her housemates. When her housemates gone for home visit, she always offer for help and do the chores for them. Also, she help the staff, and also she's very kind. She always help her housemate and lend the iPad to her for be able to join the Zoom, and sometimes she join the Zoom too with her and help her with the activity like bingo because she likes it. And I'm so proud of her. And she is Catherine Trimble.
Excellent. Congratulations. Congratulations again to our winners, and thank you to our staff presenters, Perla, Jordan, Gina, Dino, and Marites. One tradition that comes with our annual awards is a presentation of a small gift to all of our program participants. This year, each adult program participant will receive, on behalf of our 60th anniversary, sorry, I'm going to bend over, but you're going to receive a 60th anniversary lunch bag, and they'll be passed out in the program that you're involved in, along with certificates of recognition. And again, everybody's a winner, in my opinion, and certainly Daryl's, I'm sure. But thank you again for all you do, both the staff and our clients and our participants.
No, definitely, you're all important to what we do, to who we are, so thank you. We want to thank all the Villa participants for all of your hard work and patience throughout the year. We know it has not been easy as we've continued to grapple with the lingering effects of the pandemic, but you really have all risen to the occasion. You've all stepped up and just done amazing things in your program and been an amazing part of the Villa family, so we congratulate you on that. It's now time to introduce our next special award recipients from both Employment Services and Independent Living Skills in Pasadena and also in the West Region. Please join us in acknowledging our Special Achievement Award winners from the ILS and Employment Services programs.
Good afternoon, I'm Renee from the Employment Department here at Villa Esperanza. The Employee of the Year award goes to Anthony Vega. Anthony is always on time, has perfect attendance. He is also very polite and helpful with his customers. Good job, Anthony. Congratulations.
My name is Shayna Olmedo. I am a job coach with Villa Esperanza, and our 2021 West Region Employee of the Year is Vibe Photopoli. He loves to work, and he has a great attitude, and that's why we chose him for this award.
Hi, I'm Jules. I'm Daniel Thompson's job coach. We've worked together for about 2 years now. I nominated him, and he is receiving the Star Award for great demeanor. He's always got a positive demeanor, and he's always respectful towards job coaches. Myself, any other job coach that fills in for me, he always has a positive attitude.
Good afternoon, I'm Irene Racias. I'm the West Region ILS CIP Program Manager, and I'm here to present the Independent Living Skills Achievement Award for the West Region. The first award goes to Eric Kondeker. Eric graduated from Moore Park High School with a diploma in June 2018. He attended Moore Park College and was taking computer science classes, getting all A's and B's in all of his classes. Eric received a grant for education and a full ride to Cal Lutheran University, where he is now attending and taking 3 classes. He takes English literature, Chinese philosophy, and religion. He loves using the gym on campus, eating at cafeteria, food, frequenting the library, and just loves being there, where he's met a lot of new people and made some friends. In the last 3 years, we have had the pleasure of seeing the huge strides that Eric has made in his life and are proud to honor him with the Independent Living Skills Achievement Award. Congratulations, Eric. Okay, the next Independent Living Skills Achievement Award goes to Mark Garboski. We have had the pleasure of working with Mark in both our independent living and employment departments. Due to the pandemic, the company that Mark worked for had to scale back on all employees, and the job he had enjoyed was gone. However, this was an opportunity to use Mark's skills in a different area. He was hired by our CAP program in the West Region. Initially, he was just delivering packets twice a week, and quite successfully. Then we upped the job to include actually copying and putting the packets together, which allowed the CIP staff to concentrate on the participants. Mark is punctual, communicates with his managers, and is always ready to take on more responsibility. Over the last year, we have had the pleasure of seeing the huge strides that Mark has made in his life, and are proud to also honor him with the Independent Living Skills Achievement Award. Congratulations, Mark.
Hi, my name is Shanice McLean and I work with Eileen McFadden in the ILS program. Congratulations, Eileen, on your ILS Achievement Award. If anybody is deserving of this award, it would definitely be you. Any challenges that you face, you overcome them. Any goals that you set for yourself, you achieve them. And because of that, this award is so for you. You are the perfect person for it. So congratulations again.
All right, we're back. Thank you so much. Congratulations again to the award recipients. So well deserved and a great job. And thank you to our staff presenters, Renee, Shayna, Jules, Irene, and Shanice. And I will turn it over to Daryl. And so it's been wonderful. It's great.
There's some really nice comments, really, remarkable comments actually in
Correct.
the chat that we wanted to touch on. And then I wanted to start with just recognizing Ms. Ochoa, who's in the meeting here. She's talking about the CIP program. We see your comments about attending the classes at PCC and the pride that you take in your program. That's something we definitely recognize. So we wanted to let you know that. That's awesome. We can tell that you're very happy doing that, so that's great. Wanted to thank the parents and the family members for the comments about the vaccination rates and about looking forward, and how we're going to
Yeah,
approach
it's good
that.
stuff. It's really good stuff. Thanks, to piggyback on you, Daryl, it's great. Thank you for commenting. I mean, obviously it's a different time during the awards, but it's wonderful.
I especially want to thank also a family member who made a comment regarding our CIP West Region program, and they gave a shout out to Bianca Tapia, our lead, when they basically called her an awesome lead instructor, and I think we would all agree on that in the West Region. So, we do want to give her a shout out, and we want to recognize your support with that. We do appreciate it, and it's very helpful. Our staff need that. I think that's very important. So thank you.
Certainly.
I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the connection that develops between the participants in our programs and our staff. Our staff works so closely with the people that we serve and vice versa, and it becomes more of a partnership, sort of an extended family relationship. Our staff try to do everything they can to help people be as independent and as supported as possible, and it really is a unique bond that develops. So, I think you're going to see that bond and that connection between the participants and our staff with these next two videos of our jobs coaches, Shayna and Jules, informing Vibe and Daniel their special award wins. So we'll go ahead and go to those videos. Thanks.
Thank you.
Vibe, congratulations. You're Villa Esperanza Services 2021 Employee of the Year.
Wow, I can't believe it. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. Thank you for picking me.
Of course, congratulations.
Thank you. It's very well received, and thanks again for the opportunity of picking me.
Thank you for your hard work.
You guys are welcome. You guys play the major role in my hard work as well. So as much credit as I receive, all of it goes back to you guys.
Hey everybody, this is Jules. I'm Daniel Thompson's job coach. I'm here to tell him something. You have been awarded the Star Award with Villa for 2021 for being such a good client. You're always respectful of your job coaches. You're always welcoming. You never give us a hard time for being with you and being by your side. And you're always really happy and have a great demeanor with all your customers. And everyone loves you and appreciates you.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else to say?
And also, Jules is awesome job coach to be with.
Thank you, Shayna and Jules, for sharing those special moments with us. We appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Yes, we appreciate it.
One thing that makes Villa so special really is the team that is working with the participants and behind the scenes. You've had a chance to meet some of them tonight. We're really thankful for all our staff, and all that they do for our participants and their families, the hard work and dedication to our community, that, you know, that we serve, our Villa family and the community in general, is clearly visible in all the work that you do. So thank you. You're greatly appreciated. You know,
I agree, Daryl. We just couldn't do it without the staff and your dedication and loyalty to serving everybody that we was part of the Villa family and such. So we look forward to moving onward and upward and hopefully get out of this different situation that we've been dealing with. But thank you again for joining us. I do want to add, if you want to help us celebrate the Villa team and thank them, I want to thank them for their commitment throughout these 2 very difficult years, very challenging, as you probably all know and experience within your own families and your work and whatever your lives are about. But it's been challenging, and so hopefully it's we're moving a step in the right direction, slowly but surely. You also, certainly, I would be remiss in saying, please consider a donation to our staff appreciation gift. Every year, our families give a donation to our staff to appreciate them throughout the years, and it goes towards a $50 gift card for each staff member around the holidays, which are upon us, as you know, and excluding our senior team. But your contribution is greatly appreciated, whether it's the holidays or all year long. And so, again, we thank you and appreciate everything you do.
You know, I want to recognize a couple of other comments in the chat just quickly. You know, I know we see you on there, you know, Matt, congratulating everybody. We've seen your congrats throughout the night. I think that's awesome. That's just great to be supportive of each other. That's a great way to help other people, just to support them, congratulate them, be there for each other. That's great. And we have quite a few people online. I know somebody was asking how many people we have. It's quite a few. So we have a good amount of people participating, and again, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now we'd like to present our final award for the evening, and you know, this one's a little bit extra special. It's rare that we have more than one program try to recognize the same individual, but this year one individual was nominated for multiple awards. It is with great pleasure that we present to you this year's Rising Star Award.
Hello everyone, my name is Mirka Guerrero. I'm the ILS and SOS lead staff.
And I'm Renee from the employment program here at Villa.
This year we would like to present the Rising Star Award to John Peters.
To JD Peters.
JD is always willing to learn and accomplish his goals.
JD always has a smile on his face and he never complains.
From meal prepping to shopping in the community, JD has come a long way.
JD is very funny and a pleasure to work with.
We are proud of you. Continue being you.
Here's to you, JD. Congratulations.
JD, congratulations.
Wow, congratulations. One more time to JD. I sometimes call him John Dennis because I figured out what his initials were, but you know, Rising Star Award is well deserved. You know, just really a great worker and wonderful individual. So again, congratulations, JD, for your award.
It's now time to wrap up for the evening, but we want to thank all of our staff presenters one last time for taking the time out of their busy schedules to film our award presentations.
And also extend one last congratulations to this year's special award participants. And thank you again. We hope, sorry, Daryl, I overstepped the boundaries here. We hope we can celebrate with you in person this next year. But until that time, stay safe, good night, happy holidays, be safe, be well to you and your family. And thanks, Daryl. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone. Be well. Thank you.